Hey everybody, welcome. This is Coach MJ with another episode of TriRight Coaching Live. You guys, I've missed the last 2 weeks. I have missed all of you. So I'm real happy to be back. Hope to see lots of you on here. And tonight's topic is how to select the right wetsuit. I get this question all the time, and I have seen, just as of recently, some posts about people who are claiming to swim slower with a wetsuit. That should never happen, you guys. So there's something fundamentally wrong there. I can't say for sure. I've been asking questions, but what I want to try and help you with tonight is if you are in the market for a wetsuit, whether you are a brand new triathlete or you're a triathlete looking to upgrade your current wetsuit, these are some things that we're going to cover on what you should look for when you're selecting your new wetsuit. Hey, Jason. Hey, Lara. So you guys, please share the video. Oh, because it's just you guys on right now, but share the video and I'm going to give away some paddles. Okay. So I'm going to pick somebody to give these paddles to. All you have to do is share the video to enter the raffle for that. And then the bonus for this week is going to be a list of the top wetsuits, the top wetsuit manufacturers that you should consider. Now, I do have a team sponsor for wetsuits, but I did not use that in putting together this list. I believe my sponsor is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but there are other wetsuit vendors that I think are just as good. So I wanted to include those so that you could make an educated decision and you can compare for yourself. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Chris. Hey, evening, Laura. Sorry, yes, no CT this morning. I was busy. Hey, Michael. Hey, Anita. You guys, welcome. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. How to select your wetsuit. Now, first of all, you have to have the proper fit. Nothing else matters. It's the same thing on the bike, you guys, right? I don't care if your bike is $500 or $5,000. If your bike doesn't fit right, it's the wrong bike for you. The same thing goes with a wetsuit. I don't care if you get a $100 wetsuit or an $800 wetsuit. If your wetsuit doesn't fit you right, it's the wrong wetsuit for you, okay? And I know this because I have had both. I have had wetsuits that fit right, fit great. They're awesome. And I've had wetsuits that I remember walking to, it was a half Ironman. It was in Ohio. It was one of those Rev 3s. I used to be a sponsored athlete for them. But I was walking around like this. And people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I was holding my wetsuit up. I was like, I felt it was just too tight. It was too constricting. Wrong wetsuit for me. So after I used it a couple times, I sold that thing. Okay. So we're going to talk today about what makes the wetsuit right for you. Hey, Dave. Hey, Martin. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley. I got your message. CT. Yes, we're going to talk about it. Yes, you do bring your own bike. Hey, Jackie. Congrats on Chattanooga. You guys, thank you so much for hopping in. Okay, so the first thing, you guys, is the proper fit. So what does that mean? The proper fit of a wetsuit, the wetsuit needs to be snug. It needs to be snug, but not tight. What does that mean? It's different for everybody, but like I said, if you were me and you were walking around the beginning of your race and going, I can't breathe, my chest, I can't breathe, and that's the wrong fit. Okay. The reverse is true too. When you put that wetsuit on and you stand and you look in the mirror, and if you see gaps, you see like extra material here in the crotch, whatever, that wetsuit is too big. Because what happens, you guys, when you start swimming and you have those wrinkles, those folds, water collects in there. And then guess what? You're slower. That is a big reason why I think some of these people who say they swim slower with wetsuits, I don't think they're either not swimming on course or the wetsuit doesn't fit right. They're collecting water. Maybe it's too loose in the neck and it's just water's just pouring in there. I'm not sure, but you should be faster with a wetsuit. So, hey, Teresa. Hey, Evan. Evan, what's up? Okay, so you got to make sure that the wetsuit fits you properly. Number 2, thickness and material. Triathlon wetsuits are made of neoprene. Okay, neoprene. I've seen people who come to races in, I don't know, they're like skiing wetsuits maybe, or surfing wetsuits, and then they have the softer material, like it'll be like a blue or a pink color. That's not a triathlon wetsuit, and it's not designed to keep, I guess it's designed to keep them warm a little bit, but doesn't have any buoyancy. Neoprene is what makes it buoyant, right? And triathlon wetsuits are typically between 1 millimeter and 5 millimeters thick. 5 millimeters is the maximum thickness you can have for competition. And I'm going to show you right quick. Oh, hopefully you can see this. But the thicker the wetsuit, the more buoyant it's going to be. The thinner, the more flexible. So what you'll see, you guys, in most wetsuits is a combination. It'll be thicker in, say, the chest area and the legs area, and then thinner in the shoulders to give you flexibility. So this is my wetsuit. Oh. Hey, Michael. Hey, San Esco. Surfing wetsuits, Callie, right? Hey, Midali. Okay. All right, so this is my wetsuit. It hasn't been worn in a couple years. And I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but it's super thick here. This is the chest. Okay, this is the neck, right? It's super thick here. So if you see how much I can stretch it. And then here in the shoulders and actually the whole arm. This whole arm is thin. You can see how much more I can stretch this. All right? Because and this one at the time that I bought this was kind of a top of the line wetsuit. Maybe not the top, maybe mid. But you want to make sure you get a wetsuit that has nice thick neoprene here. I'm sorry if the noise is hitting the microphone, or the wetsuit's hitting the microphone. So it's thick here, right? And even in the legs. Oh wait, and let me show you in the legs what it says. So I don't know what this says here, but it's super thick here. This is the thigh, and then it gets thinner here. Oh, and I also cut the bottoms. That's a little trick. I cut the bottoms off so I can get it off easier. But just so that you can see the thickness here, how easy, how this bends, and then how this bends, right? So you got to look at that, all right? Hey, William. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, you guys, share this video if you know someone who's like in the market for a wetsuit, and I'm going to raffle off a free pair of swim paddles, okay? So all you have to do is share the video to enter in that raffle. But then if you want the bonus, if you are in the market for a wetsuit, go to TriRightCoaching.com/bonus, and tomorrow morning you will get emailed a list of the top Tri wetsuit manufacturers. There are some to be careful of. Okay? I'm not going to mention any names here, but I'm going to put my top favorites on this bonus that I will email you guys to tomorrow morning. All you have to do is go there and click on it, enter your email. I'm going to send that to you. Hey, Rick. Hi, Rick. Thank you for joining. Okay, buoyancy. So wetsuits are for buoyancy. Everybody says, you know, it's for, like, I liked it for warmth because I'm always cold, but they're buoyant. Why do you think people sit there and like cross their fingers and hope that the race is wetsuit legal? Because a wetsuit makes you more buoyant and it makes you faster and you're gonna swim better, right? So buoyancy, the thicker the wetsuit, the more buoyant it's gonna be, right? The thinner part is going to be more flexible. That's what you need to know. So when you're trying things on, when you're trying wetsuits on, and I recommend that you do, I recommend that you go try a few on before you just go and buy one online. When you put it on and, you know, stand there and move and definitely, you know, move your arms like you're swimming to see how your shoulders feel. Okay? Warmth. Like I said, I used my wetsuit to keep warm. Me personally, I love when races are not wetsuit legal because a wetsuit benefits a weaker swimmer more than a stronger swimmer. So, Evan, if you're still on, a wetsuit's not going to benefit you as much as it would maybe 90% of the participants of the race. Okay? So, I liked it to keep warm, right? But I never really thought wetsuit gave me much more speed than I was used to. And by the way, and I don't know if I talked about this in a previous video, but depending on the length of the race, you guys, make sure you know how to take that wetsuit off fast. Because if it's a short race and it takes you a long time to get that wetsuit off, you might eliminate any time savings you got by using the wetsuit. So think about that. All right. Hey, Mark. Hi, Lara. Hey, Jim. Well, yeah, now I'm almost over. You're hopping in. Okay. So warmth. Number 5 is hydrodynamics. There's a certain property to these wetsuits. It's like a silicone. It makes you slippery through the water. It makes you slippery. And that's what those other wetsuits don't have. Like I said, they're like skiing wetsuits or surfing wetsuits. I don't know. You'll know the difference because they're not neoprene. They're not rubber. They're material. They're softer. Yeah, I guess softer. They're different material. They're fabric versus neoprene. This makes you super smooth and slippery through the water, which is what you want, right? Makes you more hydrodynamic. I'll even tell you guys sometimes if people used to be in my way and I needed to swim over them, don't get scared. I wasn't mean about it. I could just push down on their back a little bit and slide right over them because the combination of the two wetsuits, I could slip right over. I could not do that if we both didn't have wetsuits on. So I'm just saying, hydrodynamics, the properties of the wetsuit make you more hydrodynamic and they make you slide through the water a little bit easier. There's less friction, right? Even you guys, even something as simple as this watch, something as simple as your arm hair, that slows you down in a swim. Again, it's minuscule, right? But a wetsuit takes all that away. Chip, $14 on Amazon. Don't buy it. I agree 100%. Get what you pay for. Hey, Carol. Hey, Katie. Hey, Doug. You got swam on a lot today, Jackie. Jackie, come to the open water clinic on May 31st, and I'm going to help you learn to swim over other people. Yeah. Okay. Last time, guys, and I'm quick and I'm out tonight, right? I'm going to give away this set of paddles. All you have to do is share this video with someone that you think either 1, needs a wetsuit, number 2, needs a better wetsuit, or number 3, doesn't really know what they need and needs some help figuring out what to get. All right. I'm going to raffle these off. So just share the video. You'll be entered in the raffle. And then, if you want the bonus, if you're in the market for a wetsuit, I have put together a list of the top, my opinion, the top wetsuit manufacturers that you should consider, brands that you should consider. I've used a lot. I've experienced a lot. I'm going to put together that list for you. All you have to do is go to TriRightCoaching.com/bonus, enter your name and email, and you will get that list sent to you. All right. Last thing, full sleeve versus sleeveless. This is a controversy I have quite a bit. Sleeved wetsuits are faster. They're faster. That's why I don't own a sleeveless. Ta-da! If you're going to give me a benefit, I'm going to take full benefit. It's like saying, do you want to ride on your regular wheels or what? I don't want to ride on your race wheels. I'm taking the race wheels. I want my benefit. Now, the only time I would say use a sleeveless is if you had some kind of shoulder problem and if you couldn't find a wetsuit where your shoulders felt free to move, you didn't have full range of motion, I would tell you to consider sleeveless. And even like warmth. I mean, I don't know. Do your arms ever really overheat? I don't know. I never thought, oh, I'm going sleeveless because it's a warmer swim. I've never thought that. My goal was always to put forth the best swim I could, the fastest one I could. I'm going with a sleeved wetsuit. Again, when you have a sleeveless, you've got that seam here. Now you've got, again, I know it's silly, arm hair, right? You've got the arm hair. You've also got that lip here that's going to cause some friction while you're swimming through the water, and it could catch. If you get a sleeveless wetsuit, you guys, make sure it fits well, because if there's gaps and there's just, material hanging, you are going to catch water. And you know what that's going to do? That's going to slow you down. You want that wetsuit. They're designed to have a thin layer of water in between you and the wetsuit. That helps your body will warm that water. Then the wetsuit keeps that warm. Then that keeps you warmer from the rest of the water. And it also helps you get more mobility. It releases a little bit of the tightness on that wetsuit. So when you try a wetsuit on the store, and if it feels a little bit tight, remember that once you go into the water, lift up, open up the neck, dip down, get some water in there, move it around, particularly in the shoulders. You'll feel loosen up just a little bit. It'll give you a little bit more flexibility. Know that that's what's going to happen. Hey, Donna. Hey, Dawn. Thank you guys for watching. So that's pretty much it. So how to select the right wetsuit. Last time, share the video if you need a set of paddles. Here's what's cool about these paddles, you guys. I own this pair. Well, not this exact pair, but I own this exact model. You can use them for all the strokes because they're designed so it's this one. If you put this way, if I'm doing freestyle or backstroke, and if I'm doing breaststroke or butterfly, you use the other hand and it works. These are really cool. Anyway, all you have to do is share the video if you want to be entered in the raffle for that free pair of paddles. And then if you are in the market for a wetsuit or know someone that is, just go to TriRightCoaching.com/bonus. I have put together a list of manufacturers with their websites of wetsuits that I think are top notch, that fit great, that work great, that I have had tons of success with, or my clients have had tons of success with. And then you can make your decision from there. Hey, Steve. Hey, Aaron. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you hopping in. I believe next week's topic is about cycling shoes. How to buy your cycling shoes. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I think that I tried to look this week because I never remember what I'm doing next week, but I think that's what it is. So please hop in. Join me next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time where we will talk about cycling shoes or some other topic related to triathlon so that I can help you be the best and greatest triathlete you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next week.